Welcome back, listener, to another exciting episode of this podcast. In this podcast, we will be discussing how you can use LinkedIn to get high paying clients and get good jobs. So, to discuss about this, we have invited a guest. Labeeqa, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. So, kindly introduce yourself, tell us about the background and what you are doing up till now.
I'm working as a digital marketing manager and a business developer from quite a long time. Right now I'm working as a senior business developer with a UK-based firm where I'm assigned with different clients. They are UK, USA, or Australian based. So what I do is I've been assigned with different clients. So I work with different industries. So I get a thorough knowledge about their business, their industry, and what sort of audience they want me to target. So I make a proper plan and then I do the lead research and then I pitch them on LinkedIn and on email and try to convert them into sales.
Okay, that is great. That is a lot of work that you are doing and very insightful. So, can you tell us why LinkedIn is such a powerful tool and why a lot of people, the marketing guys, are using it to find high paying clients or individuals are also using it to get jobs? So, can you tell us about that?
So, as we know that LinkedIn is the largest professional network in the world with 700 million users. So, I think it's a great opportunity for high-paying clients and for the job seekers on the LinkedIn. So, as we know that LinkedIn is a showcase where you can promote your services and you can promote your skills. So, if you use it correctly, I think it's the best tool.
Yeah, I also think because LinkedIn also has a very good reach, like considering Facebook or other platforms, Instagram and all these other platforms, although they are not like built for same purpose, but like if you post something on Facebook and you have like 100K followers, your post will be seen by only the followers who are active with your
Yeah.
profile. But in LinkedIn, if you have like 30,000 followers or connections, and you post something, your post will go to all the 30,000 member. Doesn't matter like they are actively engaging with your profile or not. So in terms of reach, LinkedIn is very good and you can get like a lot of customers and you can get a lot of business. So the next question is, how can somebody optimize their profile in a way that they get more reach and they can get like high paying clients and jobs?
As I have mentioned before, that LinkedIn is a very powerful tool. So if you use it correctly, so there are various things you can do on LinkedIn to optimize your profile and to get more reach to the people who you are trying to reach out, like high paying clients, or it could be, the job seekers. So what you can do is you should have a complete profile and a professional looking profile. By professional looking profile, I mean you should have a proper profile picture and you should have a proper headline with it should be a strong engaging headline, and also you should have a very detailed work experience with a well written summary on your profile. So this is how you can get noticeable by your high paying clients or you are seeking for a job.
Okay, that is good. That is good. I also believe like there are a lot of people like who do not put like all the details in the job section. I also believe in my profile and all the other guys that I'm working with in the job section as well, like when you are telling us about a job, so you have to mention all the details that you have done, like you have worked from like 2017 to 2019, and then you have to tell like I was working as a business development officer or I was working as a graphic designer, then what are the roles and responsibilities that I was working in that particular role, what are the skills. You can also select like I think 5 6 skills, and then I think it is also better if you can upload pictures. I appreciate a lot of
Yeah.
people who upload pictures because then it is more like engaging, because you have to see that in a way that someone who does not know you, he comes to your
Hmm.
profile, he or she comes to your profile, they see like okay, this guy works in that particular company, this is the job responsibility, then if they can also see some picture, then it is also more engaging, more like
Yeah.
you can get more feel of that. The more things that you can add on your LinkedIn profile, it is better. So my next question is, how can somebody start searching for high paying clients, because as you know, like, you have completed your profile, you have done all the things, but still it's not the case like all the people are looking out for you, searching for you. You also have to do some search, or you also have to do your magic to get these clients or get noticed by them. So what's your take on that?
So if you're looking for high paying clients, first you have optimized your profile, that work is done. But then when you're trying to approach them, there are three things that you have to keep in your mind. Number one, what's their business? What's the industry they are working on? And also, you have to know what's their target audience. Once you know all of those things, then you reach out to them, you pitch them. And one more important thing is you should have a very strong script. When you're sending them messages, you're pitching them, your message should be really strong so that it could catch the attention of a client, or if you're seeking for a job as well. So your message should be really strong. So once you're pitching them, you're connected with them, you're sending messages. Importantly, you have to take follow-ups from them, because at the end of the day you have to convert them into sales. So that is very important, that you take follow-ups on the given time.
Okay, that is some great insight. And I also believe, like, if you know the business, if you have the ideal customer profile, if you know what you are searching for, then you can obviously tap into that particular person's profile, and then you can get more sales. So, with that, because the previous question was how to get high paying clients. So, the next question is how you can get high paying jobs. So as a person who is not interested in business but he wants to get a high paying job, or it can be a remote job or like in person, so how can they do the searching for it, and what they can do on LinkedIn to get that particular job?
It's sort of similar to finding clients, but what the job seekers can do, they can use the LinkedIn search bar where they can find the jobs in it, and they can also turn on the job alert, so they can get notified every time when there is a new job openings. So they can use these two tools to do it. Also, one more important thing that I have also tried myself, it's my personal experience. So whoever posted the job, even if it's a CEO of the company or if someone from the HR department, you also connect with them and add a note to it, that why are you approaching them, or you have submitted this application or your CV. So you contact them as well. So I find it very effective because they get back to you as soon as possible, because you're directly communicating with them.
Yeah. So with that, like, my next question is, like, for instance, a person has find an ideal job opportunity that he's like, I want to get into that particular company, and that particular company is already hiring. So what he can do to
Hmm.
make sure that his chances are higher, like what he can do to make sure, like, if someone has found ideal business person, they want to do the business with them, so what they can do to make sure like their chances are higher to get the job done.
So if we talk about the business, first thing is you get all the knowledge about the business and their industry, and then write a personalized message to them and then reach out to them. So if you're seeking for a job, make sure your CV or your application letter is personalized for the position you're applying for.
Okay, that is some great advice. So my next question is, what is the worth of building a network on LinkedIn? Like, how much is that important if you want to get a job or if you are looking for a new client? So can you elaborate that? Like, what's the worth of network building in LinkedIn?
So, well, it's a little bit of an effort you have to put in, because, since LinkedIn has certain limitations, so you should know about your audience. You should know who you are targeting and who you're trying to connect with. The larger the network, you will have more people to pitch, which will help you to achieve the target.
Okay,
Here
okay.
are a few tips that will help you in network building. So, firstly, you make sure your profile stands out. You have a complete and professional looking profile, which means professional picture, engaging headline, a detailed summary that demonstrates what values you can add into other businesses. And remember that your LinkedIn profile is what makes you or breaks you in the eyes of your clients. So optimize your profile correctly for long lasting and first impression, and share your best posts on LinkedIn. Make sure your profile is visible to everyone so that the clients can see your profile and posts. Properly use hashtags. By using proper hashtags, it can increase your chance of being seen by the potential client. So how you can, search for the trending hashtags? You can search on the LinkedIn and see which hashtags are trending, which hashtags has more followers, and then you can add it on your profile and also on your post. You can also join the LinkedIn groups. Try your best to be more noticed by your potential clients, participate, engage, and post relevant stuff in the group without breaking any rules. So that's how you can, get a good high paying clients, and also you can, if you're looking for a job, that would be really effective.
Yeah, you have mentioned some great points, because like I also believe, like, because there are like I think three four things to build a great network. Like first of all, you have to complete your profile, then you have to make sure that you are posting regularly, you are posting different things. Then as you also mentioned, like using hashtag, I was not using that, like to be honest, like I don't like think about that, like, but now from moving forward I will also think about it, and we'll discuss that with you, what are the great like ways to find good hashtags. And other than that,
Yeah.
like the LinkedIn groups. So I also believe like in terms of LinkedIn groups, I believe like you all have to just make sure that you're not posting irrelevant content to that particular group, because
Mm,
there are like different sort of groups. So for every group there is a certain thing that the group is made for, like the group is made for discussing marketing opportunity or for jobs. So like make sure you join appropriate groups and then post the content in that particular group, so it can be good.
exactly.
So, with that, my next question is, what is the role of content in LinkedIn? Like, does like creating good content and posting them on LinkedIn makes any difference, or like is it just a hype and like it does not do much difference?
Oh, no, no. The content plays a great role because content is a great way to showcase your expertise. You can share articles, videos, or other type of content that demonstrates your knowledge and skills. For example, you're an expert in graphic designing and you are posting stuff related to your graphic designing, and someone who is looking for a relevant person to hire for their company, they will reach out to you directly. So, relatable content is very important on LinkedIn to post. Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right, because this thing also happened with me, because I post blog post on LinkedIn and also Medium. So what happened is, because I was posting blogs regarding cloud computing and regarding AWS, so a lot of different people and companies reach out to me, because I was not telling them
Mhm.
that I need job or like I want to do consultation, but I was writing stuff about AWS or cloud. So they get to know that this guy is expert in that particular matter. So then they reach out to you, like it can be a full-time job, part-time job, or consultation.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think it is a good way. Like, but when you are doing this stuff, like writing content, I believe that you shouldn't think about like you will write content and then you will get a job, but you should
Hmm.
think in that way that I am giving back to the community, like the someone like who is younger than me or new in the field, they can read my content and it is meaningful, they can use that in their daily life, because if your content is meaningful, then it serves
Hmm.
multiple purpose. Like, yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
So, with that, my last question is, how about using LinkedIn ads for getting high paying jobs or clients? Because I personally haven't used LinkedIn ads ever. I have been using LinkedIn for quite some time, but like, yeah, I have no idea about it.
Mhm.
So, yeah, can you tell us about that?
So LinkedIn ads can be effective way to reach out to targeted audience and promote services and skills. However, they can be expensive, so it's important to understand your service and then decide whether to go with manual outreach or paid ads.
Okay. And talking about manual outreach, so I've heard like, and this has happened with me, that sometimes your profile get locked, but if you are like getting
Hmm.
adding a lot of people on LinkedIn, then LinkedIn tells you like, yeah, this is your weekly limit, you cannot add more than that. I don't know, like, because I'm not like
Yeah.
LinkedIn savvy, so I cannot tell like what is the limit. So can you also tell like how to use it properly, like people like shouldn't spam it, like what's the proper way of doing it?
So there are certain limitations on LinkedIn. So you can add 40 to 50 people per day, and your limit is 200 to 250 per week. So you make sure you add 40 to 50 people every day. So there is, an ongoing some process on your LinkedIn. It's not like dull and it's not like blocked. So you should always utilize that 40 to 50 outreach every day. And don't like, add one like 250 in just a day. Just use it like 50 and divide it in different days of your week.
Okay, that is good. That is good. I also didn't knew about that, so that is very
Yeah.
insightful. And because it has happened, like a lot of people told me that like they are like adding a lot of people trying to build their LinkedIn network, and then they get logged out or their profile gets blocked or something. So it is good to know that like if you want to
Yeah.
add as many people, but still do not go above like 40-50. Just like 40-50 is a fair enough number, I would say.
Yeah.
And with that, I think that is it for this podcast. So can you tell like if someone is interested in like marketing or getting clients, or they want someone to manage their business, so if they want to reach out to you specifically as well, so how they can do that, and so that you can manage their LinkedIn or like website or marketing in general?
So, Huzaifa, you can put my WhatsApp number in the description and also my LinkedIn profile so they can reach out to me directly. Thank you so much for that.
Okay, sure, sure, sure. So thank you, Labeeqa, so much for taking out the time and discussing about how to get clients and how to get jobs from LinkedIn and how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. We greatly appreciate your time that you have given us and all the insights that you have shared.
Thank you so much, Huzaifa. It was my pleasure to be with you on the podcast.
Okay, thank you. And for all the listener, have a good day till the next episode of the podcast. Bye bye.